If you think about the arches of the foot, often when people refer to the arch of the foot, they're kind of thinking about the two-dimensional inside of the foot arch. But if you really feel your feet on the ground, what's really there, if you put your 2 feet beside each other, is sort of a dome that gets created between the 2 feet. And this is a more felt three-dimensional perspective of what the arches are. And what I've felt in my own body experientially is how I kind of came to feel this, is a connection between the shape of the arches and the shape of the head. If you're to put your feet, imagine you or a good friend, you lay on your back and they put their feet here, the arches kind of fit the shape of the crown of the head. This is another dome shaped, right? So you have a convex dome, concave dome, whatever, something dome at the base of your body, and then the opposite convexity at the top. So if you're churning off humans on an assembly line, they can fit like that, right? And the other thing that I noticed is that if you're aware of the lateral arch, which is kind of forgotten, but a really important arch to have there, a lot of people's arch, you can't really see it as obviously as the other because there's no hole there. But this lateral arch is kind of like how the ears are. The medial is a higher amplitude, and then the lateral is kind of on the outside, kind of sticks up again. So the shape of these domes really matches the shape of our head. And how I felt it personally was I felt a connection between my left arch, my left foot dome, and my right head, my right cranium. And in my body, my left arch is kind of collapsed and pronated in, and my right head is also like that. Even my eye feels less open on the right side, and I felt that experientially, that there was some kind of fascial unwinding or whatever, a connection that was obvious that I felt. So if you're having issues with either one side of your cranium or one of your arches, you might check into this. And it kind of makes sense from a weight-bearing perspective how this could be. That's kind of beyond the scope of this video, but just think about that. How the shape, the bottom of us matches the top of us. They fit into one another.